Alright everybody, what's going on? It's Thundershot. Welcome back. My voice is going to get louder here in a minute. The microphone's away from my mouth for a second, but that'll change. Anyways, welcome back to Dragon Ball Z Fights. Big suggestion. This one came from me, actually. I decided I wanted to do this. Big Hair versus anyone who can take on... It's going to be Team Big Hair versus anyone who can take on Team Big Hair. So we're going to start with Raditz. Well, yeah, we're going to start with Raditz because obviously he's going to be the leader of Big Hair. He was the first dude to have Big Hair. So, you know, we've already seen Raditz in action, but actually I think we just saw Raditz in action. But he's going to go ahead and lead off this next fight to happen. After that, we start to get real. Team Big Hair 1 is Raditz. Team Big Hair 2 is Gotenks. I'm going what I think in order, what I think the power level order would be. It's going to be iffy when I get to the next two, but I always thought Super Saiyan 3 Goku was stronger than Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. Just me personally. So I got Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks up in here. Super Saiyan 3 Goku is going to be the next addition to Team Big Hair. Actually, if I'm keeping it in my personal power order, Vegeta is Dream World. We don't know what Vegeta would be, so I'm going to put him in front of Goku. Just to do it. That was probably really pointless of me to even go out of my way to try it, but there we go. Showing you guys I have everything in the right way. Vegeta's locked in. Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Now, I know you guys are probably laughing at me at first when I wanted to use Raditz. You're like, oh, Team Big Hair is going to suck. Nope. Not with all these dudes. They're going to be just fine. And then 5, this is where it gets insane. Has there ever been anyone stronger than Super Saiyan 3 Broly? But he's going to be the last he's going to be the last member of Team Big Hair. Max Computer, Broly type. Nobody's got health up large or anything. Nothing's broken. So that's the first team. This is going to be a big, long fight. It's going to be glorious. So to match Team Big Hair, everything we can muster up. First of all, I'm not going to pick anybody to counter Raditz because Raditz kind of counters himself being Raditz. But Team Big Hair is going to need all the help they can get because Super Saiyan 3 Goku seems to think he could have beaten Kid Buu. This means probably Vegeta could have beaten Kid Buu. Gotenks probably could have beaten Kid Buu. So Super Saiyan 3 is going to have an advantage on Kid Buu. We're going to run him anyway. Custom 2, Max Computer. I wonder if there's a Buu type actually. There might be a Buu type. I don't know why I would be ignoring that. But let's look. Computer intellect item. Boo, 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 boo. Majin Buu type. Yeah, there is a Majin Buu type. I was just making sure that there wasn't a Kid Buu type. But yeah, so we're going to slap that on him. I almost forgot that one. Whoops. Anyways, so we're not picking villains. We're not picking anyone specific. We're just picking people who can counter Team Big Hair. Because other than Raditz, that team is stacked as hell. So next, to counter Team Big Hair, we're going to have Ultimate Gohan. Give him an item. He's got Max Computer Gohan type. Number 3, Super Janemba, because Super Janemba could actually beat most of the Super Saiyan 3s. Now, I don't think he could touch Broly, but he could actually beat most of the Super Saiyan 3s. So Super Janemba's got, I mean, you know, he kind of helps the other team out a little bit. Also kind of having a play, oh no, I didn't pick the right costume. Also having kind of a leg up on Raditz helps them out a little bit. But, you know, this is where they're going to lose some. Hijack. Hijack would have been a good fight for a Super Saiyan 2. Like, Super Saiyan 2 Team Gohan versus Hijack would have been something. However, Super Saiyan 3, I'm pretty sure Hijack gets shit on. So now, even, like, get rid of Raditz. Just look at everything we've got. Hold on, let me lock him in. Yeah, so we get rid of Raditz. I mean, yeah, just take him out of the equation. There's still Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, Super Saiyan 3 Goku, Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, and then Super Saiyan 3 Broly to do it. All those Super Saiyan 3s. Broly is, of course, being the strongest by far. How do we deal with this? Kid Buu could easily beat Raditz, probably going to lose to Gotenks. Ultimate Gohan comes in. He kind of has a leg up on Super Saiyan 3, I think. But, well, I mean, you know, one of those is going to put him down. He's definitely not going to beat Broly. Then Super Janemba comes in. He's got a leg up on Super Saiyan 3. It's probably not Broly. Broly's going to put him down. Hijack comes in. Hijack just kind of gets shit on. I mean, you know, I don't think Hijack's going to do very much. I probably should have put him in before everyone else, but oh well, it's too late now. So what do? Who in the world can combat Super Saiyan 3 Broly? The one guy who's done it before. Our hero Yamcha is going to be the one bringing it up. Get himself down from large. There's no Yamcha type, I remember from before. But the one person who can put down legendary Super Saiyan 3 Broly is Yamcha. Let's go ahead and have this fight at Glacier, because there is going to be nothing but ice in those veins out there during this one. Oh, look at that team get up. Alright. Are you guys ready? I don't know if it's possible to be ready enough. Okay, here we go. My chat, there's a lot going on in the chat right now. I'm going to look at that in just a second, as soon as this fight's over. Oh, I'm so pumped for this. Raditz, you may be in over your head here. You're fighting literally the strongest villain in the saga as far as the TV show goes. So Raditz starting out with a leg up on Kid Buu. He's kind of knocking around. Wouldn't it be funny if Raditz just 5-0'd the whole team? Like if Raditz just killed all of them, didn't even take a hit. Not looking that way though, as Kid Buu is slapping him down. Holy crap. Kicking him up in the air, and now Kid Buu's getting his charge up on. You don't want to let Kid Buu do that because he has some of the strongest super attacks in the game. Planet Burst is one of the strongest ultimates. God forbid he fires it with Planet Burst. He has a super Kamehameha Wave. His Mystic Ball attack is a really good melee attack, even though it doesn't have a lot of range. Excuse me. Like I said, Vanilla Coat gives him the burst. We've been over this. You can't attack Raditz when he's down in that stance, or he will just counter punch you. You can fire a super attack at him. That's all I'm going to talk about it. Oh, I thought Buu waited long enough. Apparently not. Raditz still got the kick off. His upside down kick is probably one of my favorite attacking moves in this game. Raditz is just spamming that counter attack though, and it actually worked out pretty all right for him. It got his health. They got Kid Buu's down health to. It got Kid Buu's health down to about even with his, even though Kid Buu will probably get a leg up on him here in a minute. I'm awestruck. Kid Buu, stop punching Raditz when he goes into that stance. Tarble figured this out. Tarble knew what to do here. You're literally losing this fight because you keep punching Raditz when he's in that stance. Anyway, Kid Buu finally learning from his mistakes. Getting a little bit more damage done off on Raditz. Kid Buu's punches and Ki Blasts naturally do more damage than Raditz's do, and that's just a power level thing. Kid Buu failing again, punching Raditz one more time while he's down in that stance. You think he would figure it out eventually, but what he needs to do is start firing off super attacks when Raditz is down there. Both high tension. Kid Buu Raging Soul Mode. Raditz not going Raging Soul Mode. This could be the downfall of Raditz. Raditz did go Saiyan Spirit. He's got less Ki consumption. Raditz could also still fire off an ultimate here. Raging Soul Mode don't give two shits about Raditz's stance though. The Snap Vanish War does is it drains Kid Buu's Ki very quickly, which he needs because that's what Raging Soul Mode runs off of, is how much Ki you have left. Raditz actually able to ride out all of Kid Buu's Ki right here. That's really interesting. If Raditz goes 1-for-1 with Kid Buu here, that actually gives Team Big Hair a huge advantage. Because Raditz was not supposed to do anything to Kid Buu, in theory, if you look at how this would have worked out in the actual Dragon Ball Z universe. And Raditz is actually beating Kid Buu. Like, straight up 1v1, Raditz is beating Kid Buu. This is almost as big as Yamcha versus Broly. But there we go. Kid Buu doing what he can. He can't go up and fight him. I think Raditz is actually a pretty alright counter with that stance that he's got. Because Kid Buu is... Oh, Raditz tagging out. Kid Buu trying to get the advantage here. Kid Buu's actually very melee heavy. He does a lot of punches in a very short amount of time. But with that counter punch, that kind of walls Kid Buu's ability to do all of his punches at one time. Because if Raditz just goes into a counter stance, that's it. I think Kid Buu's already won here. I think Kid Buu's up 3-0 on Raditz. So I think Kid Buu's automatically going to have the advantage coming in the next one. And he does. Straight for the big guns, Legendary Super Saiyan 3 Broly coming out of the back of the lineup to fight Kid Buu here. Or to finish up Kid Buu, I should say. Raditz was handling him pretty alright. We'll see how Broly does. Now, as I said, Omega Blaster to the face. That hits, as I was about to say anyways. Raditz seems like a pretty strong counter to Kid Buu because of that stance. I think Kid Buu is actually... Oh, Mystic Ball attack. I think Kid Buu is actually a pretty strong counter to Broly because Broly's big and slow. Kid Buu is so fast, he's so quick, he can get all those punches in before Broly can even try to throw a punch. Broly's a big character, but it takes him a minute to get a punch off. But when he does hit, it does it a lot, such as his Omega Blaster, as you saw there earlier. One more Omega Blaster and Kid Buu's done for sure. Snap Vanish, well, look at the size difference. Like, look at how jacked Broly is compared to how tiny Kid Buu is. And this is probably still going to be a pretty good fight. Hopefully for Team Big here, though, he manages to put down Buu pretty quick because Buu is Raging Soul Mode again. And Kid Buu and Raging Soul Mode is one of the scariest things you can ever see on a computer. Omega Blaster. It hits, but Buu blocked it. Buu only took about half damage from that one. Luckily for him, because that would have been curtains for old Kid Buu if he would have tried it. He's behind him with Raging Soul Mode. He kicked him away. Looks like he's trying to follow up, but it's kind of hard to get all you can on the Raging Soul Mode when you keep knocking them that far away from you. Now Broly's on the counter, and Kid Buu is down. He didn't even get to use... Well, he barely got to use half of his Raging Soul Mode. Kid Buu's down, but not before managing to get a bar and a half of health out of Broly. Ultimate Gohan steps on the field. This is actually the one character in the actual DBZ world that Ultimate Gohan couldn't take on by himself, would be Legendary Super Saiyan 3 Broly. Because Legendary Super Saiyan 3 Broly is easily one of the strongest characters in the game. He goes Raging Soul Mode himself. Now, as strong as Broly is and as strong as Raging Soul Mode is, again, Broly is big and slow. His main thing is he can take hits really well. Like, he's got a really high defense rating. He's an actual tank. Like, he can take hits pretty all right. And then when he shoots out big super attacks, or he uses, well, yeah, super attacks, whether they be like a Kamehameha Wave or his Omega Blaster or a big melee attack, that's where most of his strength comes from, because he's such a slow champion. Not champion. Oh my God, I'm thinking League. He's such a slow character that he doesn't get to do a whole lot of punches in a short amount of time. Even with Raging Soul Mode, his thing is to better stand back, shoot super attacks, get a lot of damage off that way. Another Super Kamehameha Wave misses because gravity. Gravity pulled Broly back down to Earth, and Gohan still shot up into the sky. Broly's going to have to actually start putting in work here if he wants to keep the advantage up for Team Big Hair, though. Galactic Hammer breaks guard, does Galactic Hammer. That was a perfect combo. That's exactly what Broly needed, and this is a really sick super move. Look at that. Through the ice, punched him away. That is a really good super attack. It did quite a bit to Ultimate Gohan as well, but it's a fun one to watch. Powering up with Kakarot here. He's got higher defenses, and his attack power is up. Broly shooting off Ki Blast. And again, with a higher defense, you know, he's going to be doing a lot. His punches hitting, look at how his punches do a very significant amount to Gohan, even his basic punches, because his attack is up, and Broly naturally packs a hell of a punch himself. Broly charging up here. Gohan powering up to the very limit. His Ki Blasts do more, and his melee punches do more. Broly high tension, Raging Soul Mode. Kid Gohan quit powering up. He could have gone high tension if he wanted to, I feel like. But he's going to try to keep Broly's Raging Soul Mode down. Broly breaking the guard. Broly missing a punch. Gohan super explosive wave. Going to try to take Broly out before he can do anything in his Raging Soul Mode this time. He's trying. He's shooting Ki Blast, his mission, and down goes Broly. Okay, so we're 1 for 1 now, but we had a tag out on... yeah, in comes Raditz. So yeah, this is how close we are. Looks like Team Big Hair is down by just under a bar of health. This is actually still a really close fight. And Raditz gets to carry out the last of Broly's Raging Soul Mode. I did not know if that's how that worked, but it doesn't look like Raditz has enough time to do anything with it. So yeah, if someone goes Raging Soul Mode and then dies or tags out, the next person to come in will have their Raging Soul Mode. Either that or Raditz had Raging Soul Mode before and then tagged out. I'm not sure. I don't fully remember that one. But Gohan going high tension mode, Raditz going high tension mode. We could see an ultimate here. Be Gone. This might be Raditz's ultimate. Gohan dodges it, counters with a super Kamehameha Wave, but Raditz's Be Gone was still going. Be Gone was not his ultimate. I mistook. I didn't know what his ultimate was. I was just guessing. But because Be Gone was still shooting, it still blocked the super Kamehameha Wave. If Gohan had waited about a quarter second longer before firing it, then super Kamehameha would have hit, and Raditz would probably be down right now. But that split second of not waiting, they both did a really cool cartwheel around each other. And that attack. Gohan tagging out. This, Raditz's counterattack has actually been a really, really viable option for... Actually been a really, really viable option for Team Big Hair so far. It's helped them out a lot. It let him go 1 for 1 with Kid Buu, and now he's back in duking it out with Ultimate Gohan. Just the same. I've not been keeping track of where they're at on who's winning more. I think I want to say Raditz, but I'm not sure. And the winner was Raditz. In comes Hijack. Raditz has now seen 3 opponents. He hasn't defeated any of them, but he's seen 3 opponents so far, which is actually pretty nice. Hijack using Revenge Charge, where basically everything goes up. He's got higher defense, better punches, more Ki, but it drained his Ki extremely fast, and now he's out. Raditz, on the other hand, still high tension and can hit an ultimate, which would do a heck of a lot of damage to... Team Counter Big Hair. I don't know what to call him. It's Team Big Hair versus Team Not Big Hair. I don't know what to call him. Hijack's in there trying to finish off Raditz for good. He's been a thorn in their side for a while now, doing a whole lot more than anyone expected, I'm sure. Raditz being naturally slow, and with his only really decent move being that counter attack that he's been doing so much. I don't think anybody expected to do him. I don't think anybody expected him to do a lot. I know I did. But a counter snap vanish for that was actually really sweet. Another Revenger Charge. This drains his Ki extremely fast, but if he can get any punches off, any kind of melee in during this time, it's going to do a lot. He doesn't. Another wasted Ki slot. Hijacked actually hurting himself more than helping himself using that Revenger Charge. Quite a bit, actually. Raditz is about to take... He's got over a bar down from him. I don't think he should have got that much. I feel like Hijack should have cleaned it up by now, but he is not doing his job at all. That being said, I think I pointed out before, this is one of my favorite costumes in the game, is Hijack's second costume. FYI, everyone in this fight is going to be using an alternate costume. In case you were wondering, none of them are going to look exactly like they look in the show, and that's because I picked an alternate costume for him. Raditz is like 2-shot, and there it is. Snap Vanish to a beatdown, and Raditz is finally out of the way of Team Not Big Hair. Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks steps on the field. This is not a good matchup for Hijack. Hijack didn't really have any kind of good matchup except for anyone but Raditz. Another Revenger charge. Will he actually be able to do damage with it this time? He could have if that would have hit, but Gotenks dodged it. Gotenks now throwing beatdown. Gotenks is actually another one of those really fast characters who has a lot of damage output, and that's bad for Hijack because Hijack is kind of slow himself. He's out of key, and just as Hijack runs out of key, Gotenks goes Raging Soul mode in high tension. This is really bad for Hijack. It's possible he dies before Gotenks is out of high tension mode. Or excuse me, Raging Soul mode. Look at the beatdown being thrown. This is how, and we missed it most of the far in some of these fights, but that's how dangerous Raging Soul mode can be. That being said, Hijack finally doing something with his life, getting back on top, charging up what he can. I would like to see an ultimate out of him, but I don't think we're going to get there. He didn't even reach high tension mode. He is beating down Gotenks until Raging Soul mode is out, though, and that's doubly beneficial for him to ride out Raging Soul mode because Raging Soul mode is so strong in this game. Snap Banish out of a punch. Oh, I thought he was going to hit the punch himself, but it was just too whiff. Full power energy wave to the face. Gotenks got the block up. I didn't think he had enough time to get the guard up. He did. Didn't take a lot of damage from that one. Very good for Team Big Hair. Gotenks behind him now. Throwing more beatdown. Hijack looks like he's about to go down. He's only got less than a bar of health left. He's countering though. He's a lot like Broly in the sense that his punches, he's a slow guy himself, but his punches do bring a little bit more pack to the punch, if you will. Gotenks breaking guard very quickly, man. You usually have to charge up for a guard break attack. Hijack breaking guard. He did the same thing Tarble did. He knocked him away, and then he tried to do an explosive wave. And you can't do that because the explosive wave is a close range attack only, so knocking them away and then explosive wave doesn't get anything done. He would have been better off going for a full power energy wave. It probably would have hit Gotenks, had no way to guard it, and then they would be much closer in health right now. Hijack put in more work than I thought he would, though. He finished off Raditz. He's actually getting decent numbers put into Gotenks right now. And he powers up to Raging Soul mode. He can be very dangerous like this. We'll see what he does here. He charges a kick way too long. Gotenks breaks him out of it. And now Gotenks getting a couple hits in. Big tree cannon to the face. Luckily for Hijack, he guarded that. If not, that would have been the end of Hijack. But now he's got the tennis ball out, or his tennis racket out. He's knocking Gotenks around. Snap Banish War. Gotenks gets behind him. It is not going to take very many more hits for Hijack to be down for good. That being said, I think he's done pretty good here against Gotenks, taking him down a bar and a half of health, considering Hijack wasn't even full when he was fighting Raditz. Hijack actually doing a lot more damage than I thought he did. If you would ask me who was winning this fight before I looked at the health bar, I would say Gotenks easily. But looking at it now, Hijack has done a lot to Gotenks. That being said, Gotenks puts him away. I'm having trouble remembering the character count on either side. Ultimate Gohan comes back in. He has a bar and a half. I forgot he tagged out, to be completely honest. This is where it gets tricky. I forget who's been out, who's been in, all that stuff. Gotenks charging up. Gohan charging up. Die Missile Barrage. That's not his ultimate, but it is a good super attack. Doesn't do a whole lot of damage. Only 3 of those hit. Both of them are high tension. Both of them have the potential to fire off an ultimate here. Will we see one? Gohan missing a kick. Gotenks dodging on the way. Gotenks has less than a bar of health. Neither of them have high tension anymore. No more ultimates, but it looks like Gohan's going to clean up Gotenks pretty well. Powering up to the very limit. He's got his ki does more, his punches do more, and he's got a little bit of charge up in him. Let's see how this works out. We'll see if Gotenks can get any damage off before ultimately going down to Ultimate Gohan. And there he goes. He did not do very much. Ultimate Gohan put Gotenks down pretty quick there. So in comes Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. He's charging. Ultimate Gohan fired a Ki Blast from a very far ways away. And they're hitting. Kind of. They're still really far away from each other. Neither of them charging up now. Vegeta closes the gap. Starts putting hurt on Ultimate Gohan. Explosive Wave, though. That'll get you. And Gohan ran out of Ki. He's got to charge back up now. His power up to the very limit is officially gone. There we go. Throwing more beatdown. Snap Banish War. I don't know who's going to win this if it comes down to Ki. It looks like Gohan won. I think because of Ki, maybe not. That was really close. Too close to tell if you ask me. Gohan's... Oh, final flash. This hits. Gohan's done. Super Kamehameha Wave. He doesn't get it off in time. We could have seen a beam struggle. Gohan's not down. He lived with 1 health. I thought we were going to see a beam struggle from the Super Kamehameha Wave and final flash, but Gohan did not get... Oh, there it is. I was going to say, Gohan did not get the Super Kamehameha Wave off. He lived with 1 health. Then he used an attack to make himself go high tension, where he could have fired off an ultimate before dying. But Vegeta just punches him in the face. It's over. Super Janemba steps on the field now. Final flash, coming in hot. Hits Super Janemba in the face, knocking him down. They're now even. And I believe how this works is, in chat, correct me if I'm wrong, but if I've measured this out right, the only people left on Team Big Hair Super Janemba dodging it, then blocking it. That was actually really weird. The only people left on Team Big Hair is Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, and then Super Saiyan 3 Goku hasn't touched the field. Opposite them, I think the only people left for Team Not Big Hair is Super Janemba, and then Yamcha has not touched the field. So this is actually still a very interesting fight. Not if Super Janemba keeps taking final flash shots to the face, though, which he has been. Super Janemba, though, a very, very good character. He has the ability to dematerialize when he flies at people, and also that sword is incredibly hard to dodge, and it just looks like it does a lot of damage to him. Super Janemba in Raging Soul Mode is very scary. He's not the fastest champion, or you want to call him champion? He's not the fastest character in the world, but he does have a lot of damage output. He has some really good combo ability and all that stuff. Look at that. Look at how quickly he knocked Vegeta down. Vegeta was beating him handily after all those final flashes, and with one Raging Soul Mode, well, with half of one Raging Soul Mode to be closer to accurate, Super Janemba whittles him down to less than a bar of health already. Like I said, this fight is very good. It looks like it's going to come down to the wire. Super Janemba dodging, hitting him with a punch. Super Janemba's got the edge up on Vegeta now, and don't let him go Raging Soul Mode again, Vegeta, or it's curtains for you. Super Janemba high tension. Raging Soul Mode, Vegeta, what are you doing? I tried to warn you. Let's see if Super Janemba can do anything with it, because as you know, the computers sometimes like to pull these. Final Flash, though, for a counterattack. Hits him in the face. No guard, no block. Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta could end Janemba before he even gets the opportunity to use Raging Soul Mode here. Again, both their health slots are very, very close. If this is a 1v1 now, this would actually be a really good fight. I don't know. Super Janemba's got Raging Soul. It looks like he's going to finish Vegeta off. Vegeta's one shot, and there it is. Gets him with the sword dash attacks. I don't know what you would call those. The sword beams. Right before it ends. And Super Saiyan 3 Goku steps on the field. Now, hopefully for Team Big Hair, Super Saiyan 3 Goku can end Janemba before he can do any more damage. He has no health left. If you can just get a couple shots on him, he can no longer hurt you. That's what's in hopes for Team Big Hair anyway. Super Janemba, one more shot. Goku kicks him away. Did not lose very much health. So now, it is the end-all, be-all. Yamcha has taken down Super Saiyan 3 Broly. Will he be able to take down Super Saiyan 3 Goku and continue his streak of massacring Super Saiyan 3s? To be fair, Broly was not a massacre. Yamcha won by the hair on his pubes. Not his pube hair, the tiny little hairs you would find on top of his pube hairs. That's how little he won by. That being said, Goku putting in good work, Yamcha putting in good work. Their health bars are pretty close to the same. Looks like Goku about caught up for a second, but Yamcha with a Wolf Fang fist, getting it back. Goku's getting it back. They're basically even in health bars now, both charging up. Super Kamehameha with Yamcha, look out! Takes it to the face. He didn't even try to block it. Yamcha may be cocky at this point. Kamehameha with Goku dodges it back. Goku's in Yamcha's face about this. He's upset that Yamcha was able to take down Super Saiyan 3 Broly, and he wants some redemption for the Super Saiyan 3s. Yamcha not having it, though. Yamcha kicking Goku away as much as he wants. Now he's like, I'm going to charge up in your face. Let's see if Goku has a counterattack. Goku's going to charge up. Yamcha high tension. Yamcha Raging Soul Mode. Yamcha, the most dangerous character in the entire history of the whole universe in Raging Soul Mode, flies behind Goku, doesn't take hardly any damage from the Super Kamehameha, and now has Goku all up in his grill with Raging Soul Mode. Yamcha, as we've seen before, can destroy people in Raging Soul Mode. Knocking Goku up into the air. Goku flies away. Yamcha, you want to be up close. You're in Raging Soul Mode, buddy. High-speed clash. Oh my god, I don't know who's going to win. Yamcha won in the high-speed clash. Tetherballing him around. He still has half a Raging Soul Mode left. Look out, Goku. What are you doing? Oh my god, can he handle it right now? Another Snap Vanish War. This is good for Goku. It burns up Yamcha's Raging Soul Mode. I don't know if Yamcha decided he wasn't going to Snap Vanish, or if he wisely bowed out of that one because he knew it was burning his Raging Soul Mode. Another high-speed clash. Another victory for Yamcha. Another follow-up. A little bit of Raging Soul Mode left. He's got to get all the damage done here he can. This is when he's at his best. Don't hit. He took it to the face, but he blocked it. It wasn't a direct hit. It didn't do a whole lot of damage. Luckily for Yamcha, that could have been devastating. That being said, after Raging Soul Mode, after the Super Kamehameha waves, they are very, very even in health once again. If Yamcha can get up to Raging Soul Mode, that Spirit Ball to Goku after he kicks him away. It's a slow attack. It hits. It doesn't do a lot of damage. That was some pussy-ass shit. Anyways, another super close fight. Goku Saiyan Spirit. His charge speed is up. Yamcha, high tension. Did not go Raging Soul Mode. Could have had the game potentially in the bag. Maybe he'll use an ultimate. Maybe we'll get to see a maximum Spirit Ball. Maybe we won't need to. Yamcha's throwing beatdown. Wolf Fang Fist knocks away. Spirit Ball. This is an ultimate. No, this may be the super tech from before. It doesn't do anything. But Yamcha's up over an entire bar of health. No, I think I may have to call it for Yamcha. We'll see who wins this fight. Oh, Goku's going to win that one. Yamcha didn't even get a hit in him for the first few seconds. Can Goku come back now? Goku is officially the underdog against Yamcha. Oh my god, my controller disconnected. What an unconventional time for this to happen. Please reconnect controller. 3, 2, 1. Continue the fight. Wolf-Fang Fist. Goku didn't attack. Goku is 1 HP. Can Goku... No, Yamcha kicks him in the face. And the streak of defeating Super Saiyan 3s continue. Yamcha putting it down. If you guys are on YouTube, I want to thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like if you like the fights, and I will see you next time.